Absolutely. I mean, Meghan is a source of evil. I've said it many years ago, and it didn't make me popular with some people, but she's bad.
Just after the widely discussed 47-minute meeting at Highgrove, a meeting that reports say Meghan had hoped would go very differently, she was said to have left feeling frustrated, disappointed, and deeply upset. Author Tom Bauer has since shared what he believes could be Meghan's next move, and if those claims are accurate, the fallout may be far from over. Royal watchers have been debating what really happened behind closed doors, but one thing almost everyone agrees on is that the meeting has sparked a fresh wave of speculation. When Meghan arrived at Highgrove, reports suggest her expectations were much higher than what actually unfolded. According to several commentators, she believed the king might be willing to offer support or help open new opportunities for her and Harry during what has been described as a difficult period for the couple. Their major media partnerships were no longer generating the same excitement they once did, and her lifestyle brand has reportedly faced challenges building momentum.
And I think that they don't know what to do other than to try and come back to Britain and rebuild themselves as some sort of members of the royal family.
From that perspective, the royal family appeared to represent one of the few remaining paths toward rebuilding both their public image and future projects. Instead, reports claim the meeting ended without the outcome she had hoped for. According to those accounts, she left realizing that the royal family was unlikely to provide the support she believed was still possible. Royal commentators say that realization may have been especially painful because it reportedly closed off what some viewed as one of the last major doors still available to the Sussexes. Whether that interpretation is accurate or not, it has become one of the biggest talking points surrounding the meeting. Some commentators believe the disappointment quickly turned into determination. They argue that after facing several public setbacks over the past few years, another difficult meeting may have strengthened her desire to tell her side of the story in her own way. Others disagree and caution that much of this remains speculation rather than established fact. Even so, the conversation continues to grow as more royal experts weigh in with their own theories.
She wanted the king's embrace. And if she got that seal of approval, that good housekeeping seal of approval, she would be able to monetize that. She would be able to use that to her advantage. And the palace was very smart on this one. They said, come and meet him. He's an old man. He wants to meet the grandkids. He's a father here. He's not a king. He's a grandfather here. He's not a king. And because of all that, because of all the above, there will be no official photographer there.
At around the same time, Prince Harry had also suffered another disappointment after losing an important court case. Reports claim Meghan later returned to Montecito with the children, while attention quickly shifted toward what she and Harry might decide to do next. Instead of focusing only on recent events, many commentators immediately began asking whether the couple was preparing an entirely new strategy for the future. That question has remained at the center of royal discussions ever since. One of the biggest rumors involves a possible documentary connected to Princess Diana. According to several reports, discussions about such a project have circulated for some time. Commentators say Diana's story remains one of the most emotional subjects connected to the royal family, and any new documentary would almost certainly attract worldwide attention. Her legacy still resonates with millions of people, making any project linked to her instantly headline news.
The Diana doc, which, like it or not, is happening. They are bringing a film crew. They're doing a Diana remembering of her 30th anniversary of her death next year, which is also why Netflix is continuing to dribble-drabble some cash. No, they did not break up with the Sussexes 100%, because they kept him on a first-look basis so that they could get this.
Some royal analysts believe a documentary like this could be especially difficult for Prince William because of his close connection to his mother's memory. Others point out that King Charles has also spent decades living with constant public discussion about that chapter of royal history. For those reasons, critics argue that revisiting those events could create fresh tension inside the family, while supporters might argue that everyone has the right to share historical stories from different perspectives. At this stage, however, no official announcement has confirmed that such a project is actually moving forward. There have also been repeated reports claiming that William and Harry once shared an understanding that they would avoid producing certain projects centered on Princess Diana. Those reports have never been fully confirmed, but they continue to surface whenever new documentary rumors appear. If a project eventually happens, commentators believe the public conversation may end up focusing just as much on Harry and Meghan as it does on Diana herself.
And the word is they are definitely doing this. The word is they want the children kneeling at the grave of Diana at Althorp. This is disgusting. I mean, it's really gross. Like, if you could think of a tackier storyline, I don't know. It's almost as if it's the Real Housewives of Montecito and Harry and Meghan are the only characters.
That possibility alone has generated enormous interest among royal followers. Tom Bauer has also suggested that a memoir could become Meghan's next major project. According to reports, she is believed to be waiting for the right publishing opportunity before committing to a book. Commentators say a memoir would allow her to present her own experiences directly, without relying on interviews or television specials. They also argue that a successful publishing deal could provide an important financial boost while allowing her to explain events from her own perspective.
Is obviously a serious problem for the royal family if they don't make money, because I think we all know what is coming next, which is Meghan's memoir, right? We know that's coming. She's flagged it. She's said that she's found her diaries. She's said that she never had to sign an NDA. And we've seen very clearly that their only commercial success has been selling stories about the royal family. So we know that is coming at some stage.
Previous reports claim Prince Harry had been more cautious about releasing another deeply personal book. According to those accounts, he reportedly hoped there was still a chance to repair relationships with members of his family, and another explosive publication could make that much more difficult. Some royal commentators believe that concern was one of the main reasons a memoir had not moved forward sooner. Now, however, some analysts believe circumstances may have changed after the Highgrove meeting. They argue that if hopes for meaningful reconciliation have faded, the couple may feel there is less reason to avoid projects that could generate headlines or renewed public interest. Others caution that this is only one interpretation of recent events and that neither Harry nor Meghan has publicly confirmed these reported plans. Even so, the speculation has only grown stronger in recent weeks. According to sources quoted in multiple reports, Meghan is said to believe there are important parts of her experience within the royal family that have never been fully understood.
Meghan is starting to realize Harry is not all that, and she's going to have to go her own way and pursue a sort of Jeff Bezos type of character for the dreams that she wants to live, because we know
she has watched years of public discussion unfold through the Oprah interview, the Netflix documentary series, countless newspaper stories, and Harry's memoir, Spare. Reports suggest she now wants the opportunity to explain those experiences entirely in her own words, without anyone else shaping the narrative first. Those same reports describe two clear goals behind a possible memoir. The first would be presenting her own version of events directly to readers. The second would be creating greater financial security through a major publishing deal at a time when commentators believe every successful project matters. Supporters argue that everyone deserves the chance to tell their own story, while critics believe another memoir could reopen old disagreements that have never fully settled.
Today, Meghan Markle breaks her agreement with King Charles and Buckingham Palace to leak to her friends at People magazine less than a week after that promised meeting with Charles and Queen Camilla.
Whatever happens, few people doubt it would become one of the most talked about books of the year. Some reports even claim that when progress on the memoir appeared slower than expected, attention shifted toward another approach. According to those claims, more stories and background information have gradually appeared in the press, leading critics to suggest that these reports were intended to place renewed pressure on the royal family. Those allegations remain disputed, and there is no official confirmation supporting that interpretation. Still, every new report seems to generate another round of headlines, keeping public interest firmly fixed on what Harry and Meghan may choose to do next. Whether these rumored projects ever become reality or simply remain speculation, they continue to dominate conversations about the future of the Sussexes and their relationship with the royal family. However, the story takes another surprising turn, and many people have pointed out what they see as a major irony. According to a reporter from the Mail on Sunday, the very newspaper that was involved in one of Prince Harry's high-profile legal disputes, members of the Sussexes' wider camp allegedly shared details about a private meeting with one of the king's aides.
Today, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle accused of leaking highly sensitive information about a private meeting with Buckingham Palace and representatives for King Charles, unbelievably, to the Mail on Sunday's editor-at-large Charlotte Griffiths, the same woman who Prince Harry was trying to destroy in court.
If those reports are accurate, it creates a situation that many royal commentators have described as highly unexpected. What makes this especially interesting is that Prince Harry has previously been highly critical of certain tabloid newspapers, including raising legal complaints about how information was gathered. Yet according to these recent claims, people reportedly connected to his side may have provided information to that very same publication. These allegations remain disputed, but they have certainly sparked plenty of discussion among royal watchers. Critics have called it a remarkable contradiction, while others argue there may be more to the story than the headlines suggest. For now, reports suggest Harry has chosen not to publicly respond to many of these latest claims. Meanwhile, speculation continues to grow around Meghan's next moves, with commentators offering very different interpretations of what her long-term plans might be. Some believe she is simply focused on rebuilding her career after several difficult years, while others argue she is determined to reshape the public conversation surrounding herself and the royal family. One area receiving a great deal of attention is her reported business strategy. According to several reports, Meghan is exploring new opportunities to expand her brand after some of her existing business ventures reportedly struggled to meet expectations. Business experts often point out that public figures regularly reinvent their brands, and Meghan appears to be no exception.
And I think it's really Meghan. He's under, I said in my book, Betrayal, that he was brainwashed by Meghan. And of course, he continues to be brainwashed by her. And he is actually, I think by now, at wit's end. He doesn't know what to do. He's been humiliated in London today. He's going to, for the rest of the week, try to restore some credibility.
Whether these reported plans move forward remains to be seen, but they have certainly attracted attention. Among the biggest rumors is the possibility of a fashion collection inspired by Princess Diana's timeless style. Diana remains one of the most recognizable fashion icons in modern history, and many of her outfits continue to influence designers decades later. According to reports, Meghan may believe that drawing inspiration from Diana's elegant style could help attract interest from customers around the world. At this stage, however, no official launch has been confirmed. That possibility has naturally led to another question many people continue asking. Why does Diana's legacy keep appearing in so many discussions involving Harry and Meghan? Some commentators believe it reflects Harry's lifelong desire to preserve his mother's memory. Others think Meghan understands just how powerful Diana's legacy remains with the public and believes that connection could strengthen future business opportunities.
Is Meghan to blame? Is she the instigator? Is she the bad influence?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Meghan is a source of evil. I've said it many years ago, and it didn't make me popular with some people, but she's bad because she only thinks of herself. She is only focused on self-promotion, self-aggrandizement, profits for her, doesn't care who gets damaged in the way.
Of course, these are simply interpretations, and only Meghan herself knows her true intentions. Just when it seems the speculation has reached its peak, another report adds even more fuel to the conversation. According to several sources, Meghan has allegedly encouraged Harry to consider writing a follow-up to his best-selling memoir, Spare. Reports claim she believes another book could generate enormous public interest, while also providing another significant source of income for the couple. Given how successful the first memoir was commercially, it's easy to understand why such rumors continue to circulate. Harry, however, is said to be much more cautious this time. According to commentators, he understands better than anyone how much attention Spare generated and how deeply it affected his relationship with members of his family.
Exploded, and can you blame him? Absolutely not. By releasing pictures of Archie and Lily at Althorpe with flowers about to visit Princess Diana's grave for the first time, this couple who have stooped to disgusting lows in their past, I personally believe hit a new one. And the reason that Prince William is so concerned about this, of course, is that
some royal experts believe he may be reluctant to revisit those personal disputes in another book, even if publishers were willing to offer another major deal. Whether he eventually changes his mind remains entirely unknown. Meanwhile, another reported incident has continued to divide opinion among royal followers. During a reported visit connected to Princess Diana's resting place, photographs were later shared publicly showing Princess Lilibet at the location. According to reports, this decision upset Prince William, although none of the individuals involved have publicly commented on those specific claims. As with many royal stories, different sources continue to offer different versions of events. Commentators have stressed that the criticism was reportedly not about visiting the site itself. Instead, the debate centered on whether images connected to such a private place should have been shared publicly. Many believe Diana's resting place was always intended to remain a peaceful and private location, making any photographs from there especially sensitive. Others argue that families should have the freedom to honor loved ones in their own way. As always, opinions remain deeply divided. Some royal analysts believe these reported decisions form part of a broader effort to keep attention focused on Harry and Meghan while reminding the public of Princess Diana's enduring legacy. Others reject that interpretation entirely and say the couple is simply moving forward with their personal and professional lives. Without direct confirmation from those involved, much of this remains speculation rather than established fact. Reports have also suggested that Meghan may be looking beyond the American market with her lifestyle brand. According to those claims, she is interested in expanding into the United Kingdom by making her products available in British stores. Supporters would likely view that as a perfectly normal business decision for a global brand, while critics argue it could also strengthen her public profile in a country where interest in the Sussexes remains extremely high. Whether that expansion ever happens is something only time will answer. For now, nobody knows exactly what comes next. The Sussexes continue to attract worldwide attention, and almost every new report leads to another round of debate. Some people believe Meghan is simply working to rebuild her career, protect her family's future, and create new business opportunities. Others see these reported moves as part of a continuing disagreement with the royal family following the widely discussed Highgrove meeting. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain: the conversation is far from over, and royal watchers will be paying close attention to every new development. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Do you believe Meghan will successfully rebuild her image and move forward with these reported plans? Or do you think many of these stories have been exaggerated? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your opinion. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Your support really helps the channel grow and lets us keep bringing you the latest royal news and updates. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.